Meet Dale Kerrigan. His story has become an Aussie legend. The Kerrigans live in the outer suburbs of Melbourne at 3 Highview Crescent, Coolaroo. Conveniently, they're right next to the airport. Dale's dad, Daryl, still can't believe how little he paid for the house back in the day. It was a steal. Daryl's chuffed because the house is worth nearly as much today as when he bought it years ago. Apart from the planes that fly directly overhead, there are giant power lines that tower over the house. Some people might be put off by them, but Daryl likes them. They remind him of mankind's modern achievements. He's a deep thinker like that. Daryl's also a handyman. Can you believe that he made the family's billiard table? You can't have a pool room without a billiard table. He's also working on an extension out the back. He's just waiting on some cheap cladding, so he might build a patio in the meantime. When he's not thinking of ways to improve his home or castle, Daryl is a tow truck driver. It's a long-standing family business. You can take Dale's word for it that Daryl is one of the best in the business. Daryl's always got great stories to tell at the dinner table about things that happen at work. If Daryl's the backbone of the Kerrigan family, then Sal, their mum, is all the other bones. Daryl and Sal adore each other. They met at the Greyhounds one night, and it was love at first sight. Dale's older brother, Steve, loves scoring bargains through the trading post. He and Daryl try to get the best prices for all kinds of nifty stuff. But sometimes the prices are silly, so Daryl tells Steve to tell the sellers they're dreaming. They're such shrewd bargain hunters. Steve's an apprentice mechanic, and he also likes inventing things. That's why Daryl calls Steve an ideas man. But everyone knows that Tracy is Daddy's little girl. She's Daryl's favourite and is always doing things to make him proud. One time, she went on The Price is Right with Larry Emder. She missed out on the grand prize, but still scored a dryer and a drill set. Tracy's also the only one in the family with a tertiary education. Her certificate in hairdressing from Sunshine TAFE has pride of place in the pool room. But the proudest day of all was when Tracy married Con Petropoulos. Con's an accountant, but his real passion is kickboxing. The decorations on their wedding cake were a dead giveaway. Daryl gave a speech at the wedding that brought the house down. He may have also mildly offended Con's parents, and the entire Greek community. But he redeemed himself when he said how much the family love Con. And then he said, Kalispera, which means good evening in Greek. What a great night. It was such a shame that their eldest brother, Wayne, couldn't make it to the wedding. That's because he's currently serving 8 years in jail for armed robbery. Dale visits Wayne in Pentridge Prison every Friday. Wayne's what you might call the black sheep of the family, but Daryl and Sal reckon he just got mixed up with the wrong crowd. He didn't mean to rob that petrol station. Hopefully they'll release Wayne early if he behaves himself. But let's talk about happier things, like the Kerrigans' 4 big greyhounds, Trailblazer, Banshee, Starflash, and Coco. Daryl likes to race sometimes, but not for the money. He just loves them. And Coco is his absolute favourite. She's even won a few races. Another thing Daryl loves is his boat, Sea Lady. He washes her every Saturday with another one of Steve's inventions, a hose with a brush attached to the end. He gave it to Daryl for Father's Day one year. He's such an ideas man. Father's Day is another great Kerrigan family tradition. They don't have much money, but the family love to spoil Daryl. Some gifts, like the beer mug Sal got for him from the Franklin Mint, are too good to use. So they go straight to the pool room.